finally worked out where fuck me dead comes from. Well, I was told that I was the problem. And then Swift made a song. All for the love of money, and the industry just fucking took it all. And bloody left me for death, because why would you take everything off from someone's Snapchat that they've held for? I've had that Snapchat since I was I was young, 18 years old when I made that Snapchat that they took everything, all the pictures that I'd saved on it would make up a fucking they could make a video with all that crap that they took off me. The SIM processor had stolen everything. Well, I was gathering for, who knows? I had evidence on there that I could have used fucking for future references. People were fucking robbing me and shit. They fucking playing with fucking knives in lounge rooms and standing over me. I finally fucking, yeah, it's not good. Thanks for the dog treats for pup. Right. Like, what did you get them?
I went down and got a food parcel.
Oh, true. Is that what they give you?
Yeah.
Oh, true. Thanks. Simon.
Yeah, they go, you got a pet? And I go, yeah.
Lucky we got Simon. He's the fucking light of our lives, eh? You get cigarettes? Because I didn't get cigarettes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, well, here we go. We're on. That's one. You know what? I wish there was 2 shots. I wish I had 2 shots, not 2 cigarettes. There should be guns. That should be, well, that's what they're saying. Oh, is she armed? Like, what? Because she hasn't got because her eyes are open, she's armed. An unarmed officer. He's got one eye open. Oh, right. So they thought I was a police officer when I shut my eye. Therefore, they set me up with the train that runs by the police station. The only way you can get in and out is the police station. Unless you want to crack into the sewer and break a few fucking pipelines and, well, get yourself into some pretty big trouble, I can imagine. That's the spy game until you die, I think. Let's start to keep our eyes on the spies, I think. Starting to act like flies on a carcass that's half alive. That's what they're acting like. I'm just trying to fucking take my life because they've already taken what they could to make a biography. It's pretty standard. It's pretty standard. It sounds like what's his name? Little Star Shopping. Who was that? If I found a way, would you walk with me? That guy who died, and then his fucking grandfather made a movie of his life. Like, collected all his shit, and then just goes, "Oh, I'm going to make a movie of my grandson." He made heaps of money. Oh yes, they did off him. Like, was that another sacrifice to get their life savings and holiday lifestyle that they've always been chasing, dreaming of? It's kind of makes you wonder. Industry can be so evil. And they just take and think that they can keep taking because of the power that, money holds. And people with spaceships and aircrafts and, connections in all north, south, east and west. This is what I did this morning. Empty. You're fucking Ketu, Karma. It's like an air compressor. You know that little pop? There's like a little switch and it empties out the water in the air compressor if you ever see one. I'm like, that's like kind of like Ketu. I need to empty out the Ketu to get good. It's considered a millisecond. Here we go. Relieve the effects to improve your life. Om Sham Shrim Katava Nama. I have to say that 108 times. You know why that is? Because it's a spell that works only if you say it in the right tone. So 108 times should give you enough goes at saying it to get it correct for the spell to work. I only learnt this yesterday and it's blowing my mind. I've been brought up with a completely different religion that's got nothing to do with science, or it's basically they did a death cult and they put me through Catholic. What did they do? We did the baptism. They did all the, it's all good and such. I understand that's what they believe. Well, that was their choice to do that when I was a child. But now I'm starting to see what religion can do to a person. It can either, well, give them a lot of information and help them in their life, or it can basically leave them with fucking poor Jesus, and you can cry about Jesus all day that he got sacrificed, or you can drink on it, or you can thank him for it. I guess that's what they do, don't they? Yeah, donate some sugar, some clothes. Yes, that's me. You know how much that sucks? The intellectual, intuitive. Oh yes, let's just take her intellectual intuitiveness and make it their own. That's what the industry has been trying to do, but time to fight back, I think. I'm sick of only doing chalk drawings and for them to be washed away. I'm starting to think there's got to be some sort of way to get a message out. Confirmation. I was thinking about graffitiing a government building just for the hell of, well, being able to get the message out. And get it out in a way that the government will see it, and we'll go from there, you know. Police, well, aren't doing much about anything in my life at the moment, but telling me that I'm dead via other people, telling other people to tell me that I'm dead. They want to stomp me and stuff. It's pretty exciting. Adventure I'm on at the moment. You know, I could be dead at any moment. I'm telling you, I'm definitely thinking about suicide. I just went to my doctor's and asked him about lethal injection. He filled out a piece of paper and do you know what he did? He didn't answer my question when I asked him how he was. I don't know if that's being my ghost, so I just don't know how. Do I not want to know how my doctor is, or is he just fucking concentrating on that piece of paper that he was writing on, or is he just one ear and out the other? While I'm telling him that I'm getting voices about being stomped on. Mind you, I've known him since I was like 14. He wouldn't give me any Valium to calm down over these, well, death threats through, I don't know where. Basically, I think they're coming from the ground because they're not above me. Well, where else would they be coming from? And Elon Musk gets him mentioned. How the fuck am I supposed to not try to imagine some sort of underground moving military base that's got all the gadgets and spyware that you could ever wish for? But it's also something else I don't really want to speak about, because, well, that's what happens. Lots of things have been happening, and lots of bitches have been talking lately. Lots of bitches have been talking, and they're not talking loud enough, and it's making them not heard, and it's making them reflects badly upon the people who are criticising, because, well, what are you doing criticising anyway? Why are you analysing this person and to start with? What was your intention? What was your highest intention on this mission? Was it to destroy? Was it to Coventry? Was it to kill? You know, like, you've changed your mind a few times. You kind of remind me of a Gemini. Typical over-analysis. This is typical over-analysis. If you analyse someone enough, they'll start picking at their own skin because they can feel you analysing them and picking them apart. If you criticise someone enough, if you tell a fish that it can't climb a tree, it will live its whole life, you know, in the fishbowl, is something like that. There's something they're saying like that. And that's what people do. They belittle people to make them stay small and not elevate to their highest potential, or to their, like, no one around me wants the highest version of me to become something that I haven't been. Is get criticised and bullied from, well, 9 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night, being told what to do. I'm just paying rent. I didn't ask to fucking be coached on my life, and I didn't ask to be, I didn't ask to, I didn't pay for you to point out all my mistakes or my imperfections or the things that you don't agree with, I didn't pay for that, or I don't really accept that. Opportunists take advantage of people with care and kindness. They bring care and service, not kindness. Care and service to the world. Poor June babies. I feel sorry for every motherfucker that is born in June. I do, and including myself, I do. I feel sorry for June babies. They're fucking, man, care and kindness. Care and service. They bring care and service. And people born in March, I think they bring, was it joy? Fucking July synthesis. I think January's courage or something. There's, in the numerology book of secrets, to unlock your destiny. It's an orange book. You can buy it online. It's got what each month brings, and it's got all of the different life paths, numbers, and their looks and their life, their childhood, and it's very in depth book, pretty thick. One day I'll get it. I'll purchase it again. It was that good. It was all very insightful. Got to stop having D&Ms with the camera. Start my own show on how tremendously backwards a setup can go in the eyes of an intuitive. And pretty sure he bowed at the front door 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure that was when the show was supposed to be over. And no, it's still going. Kind of rude. Hey. But what's that other word they're saying? How dare they? How dare they? How dare the industry do that? How dare they have so much money to destroy one character, or to take one's position and make it their own? Well, for the fact of power brings money, and if you've got no power and people, then you've got no money to come along with it. The industry has got all that, and they just wrap it up into a pretty little piece of homework, like an assignment. They do an assignment on a bitch's voice for, well, intuitive, intellectual. Go and do a sight seeing on that for a couple of years, and see how many lyrics and songs you can come up with from her bullshit that comes from that mouth. Not bullshit, but, well, millions. Your mind, some people's mind's worth more than their fucking cars. Some people's houses are worth less than their minds. Is your mind worth more than your house? Or is your house worth more than your mind?